Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 9 of the Good Times podcast. We've got one of our biggest guests so far with 5,000 followers on Instagram. Pretty cool, can't lie. Old friend of mine, Mr. Izac Olguin, correct? That's how you say it?
That's how you say it.
How you been? What you been up to?
I've been pretty good. Just trying to get through college right now.
Oh, yeah, where you going to college at?
East Texas Baptist.
What you studying?
I'm studying physical therapy. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah. So I didn't decide that until about freshman year, and kind of really fell in love with it since I really like the gym. So.
Yeah, that makes sense with you liking the gym and doing all that. So, physical therapy is kind of, what would you want to take your degree into, if that makes sense?
I guess start my own business. Open up my own shop. If not that, I would like to work with a sports team.
You've been in the gym. How long have you been consistently in the gym for?
I really got into it during 2020 in COVID. Whenever the gym started to close, we had a home gym, so I took it seriously.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's whenever I kind of really got into it.
So you're pretty big into the gym, right? I watch all your Instagram videos all the time. What are your PRs right now?
And I'm not really big into PRs.
Uh-huh.
I'd say for maxes that I've gone with reps. Bench, I guess the highest I've gone was 245.
What is that, Jameson? Do you know?
That's 2 plates and a 10.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'll rep that.
2 plates and a 10? Mic 1's still good on it?
Yeah.
2 plates and, wow. That's more than I could ever squat, dude.
Yeah,
in the football days. That's crazy.
I mainly do dumbbells, though. But squats, probably most I've done was whatever 3 plates and
So, I guess you could say, I don't know the full term, so I'm trying to just, if I sound dumb, I sound dumb. Mm-hmm. You're pretty lean, I guess you could say. Like, you're swole, obviously. Mm-hmm. But, like, you're not big. You're built with huge muscles, you know?
Yeah.
Do you do more, like, less weight, more reps, kind of? Or do you do less weights, more reps?
I mean, so whenever I first started, I thought, like, that's what I would do. Kind of not really, like, push myself, like, with the high intensity, but now I kind of changed my my flow, I guess, into doing as much weight as I can for as much reps.
You just kind of do burnouts pretty much at time?
Try it, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, you work out at Crunch most of the time?
Yeah, while I'm home, yeah.
So this is a good question. For me, I'm so bad at going to the gym. If I work out, I like run or play basketball or something. Mm-hmm. What motivates you? Because there's a lot of people who will be watching this who necessarily, it's hard for them to get up and go to the gym. And you're someone who proves that, I mean, you go to the gym every day. What's somebody that helps you out in going to the gym, getting up and going to the gym?
Really, it's just knowing that every time I step foot in the gym, I'm going to be bettering myself. And that's why I kind of try and push myself harder each day, is because I want to not waste that time or waste the day in the gym. Kind of make sure I'm being at least 1% better each day. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
How often do you work out? Like, what's your workout schedule?
6 times a week.
Give yourself like one little off day?
Yeah.
Nice. How often? I asked Sasha this too because I'm so curious because I want to get more into about like the gym influencing part of it and all that. How often do you hit cardio?
I've been doing it every day.
Nice.
So, yeah, at least.
What do you do for cardio?
I walk on the treadmill for like at least 15 minutes. Something light, and then if I'm trying to cut on weight, then I'll go onto the stair climber and do that for a bit.
No, that's awesome, dude. And I mean, I generally mean this like 100% nice. Like having 5K on Instagram, a lot of your shit gets a bunch of likes. You're swole posing like that. It's badass, and what you're doing is cool.
I appreciate it.
And I'm a fan of what you do, and I respect it.
Yeah, thank you.
So one of the questions I wanted to ask is, so gym influencing has become a lot bigger over the years. Mm-hmm. Is there somebody you kind of look up to in the gym influence aspect? Like, is there somebody who you have who's like a favorite?
It's kind of hard to say because I watch a lot of people, but first starting out,
I got some water here, right, too.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I actually kind of ironic. I watched this one guy. His name was Joe Stetics. He just recently passed.
Dang.
And
Rest in peace.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but yeah, no, I watched him a lot. And now you see C-Bum, and I don't know if you know who he is. His name's Chris Bumstead. He's a 4-time Olympian winner.
Do you know who that is, Jameson?
Yeah, it's like he's like the Mr. Olympia. He's the
Was he on the Nelk podcast just recently?
No, I think of Bradley Martin. Oh wait, no, he was. Yeah, the one with like him and Bradley Martin was on it. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I just saw that. So that's one of the guys you watch. Do you watch Bradley Martin at all, or is he kind of a flake in the gym community?
I don't really like watching mainstream guys.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, I feel you.
I watch Jesse James West a lot. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't.
He's pretty popular in the gym, and he's gotten really mainstream. I kind of stopped watching him.
So I would say in Midland/Odessa, would you not say you're the #1 gym influencer right now?
No, I don't think I would say that.
Who so realistically, who would you have above you? Is it because of more followers or something, or?
Honestly, like I don't really look at it like that. But as far as like other people, I don't really know too many other people.
Who do you collab with if you like? Like you got any shout outs? Anybody you're real cool with or something?
I mean, I got my gym bro CJ. He works out with me while I'm home. Other than him, or my other buddy AJ, he went to the school I go to in college, and yeah, we're big gym bros. But I mean, other than that, I don't really.
You don't really collab-ness that much. But it is pretty cool, too. You've gotten a few sponsorships, right?
In the past, yeah. I kind of stepped away from that, kind of started doing my own thing.
Okay. So you haven't been doing as much collab. Is that more just because you just kind of, in doing your own thing, I'm just kind of understanding. What do you mean by that?
Just kind of been, like, focusing on, like, my own, I guess just, like, myself in the gym. Not really worrying about that, but like whenever I go to Houston and stuff, I'll definitely like collab with some people over there.
Cool.
Yeah, I know a bit of people from around, but nobody really in West Texas. So.
No, yeah, that's awesome. So I want to talk about this too. We can move on from the gym a little bit because I was curious. Oh, one more question. Sorry, before we move on from the gym, what does your diet look like? Because that's always a good question to ask. Do you kind of eat what you want because you work out so much, or is it kind of you're pretty strict on it?
I stay pretty strict. There's actually this rule that I've learned. It's like the 80-20 rule, and so I would keep 80% of it fairly clean and 20% kind of enjoy myself.
Okay.
But yeah, I kind of keep it strict. Stay with the chicken, the rice. Keep it simple. But I don't stress about it too much.
Okay, yeah, but you kind of say eating's not for pleasure; it's more for nutrition kind of reasons.
A little bit. I mean, I like what I eat. Like the chicken and rice I eat, it's not bland. It's
you know how to whip up some chicken and rice?
Yeah, no, I'd say I'm a little chef,
Oh yeah.
But no, I see it as fuel.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah. I want to talk about this because you played lacrosse, right? Do you play lacrosse in college too?
Yeah, I actually just finished my last.
Wow,
semester, yeah.
That's real cool. So your last semester, you're a senior or no?
Yeah, I'm a senior right now.
In college?
Yeah.
Wow, we're old.
Yeah, I know. Time flies.
Wow, how did your senior season go?
It went well. We made it to playoffs. We didn't go far, but we made it.
So this is what I wanted to ask you as a lacrosse player because I grew up playing football. Mm-hmm. I played slot receiver, quarterback early on. What do you think is more of a physical sport?
Actually, yeah, I get that question a bit. I really think as far as hard contact football is, but as far as like physicality, lacrosse is because you're constantly getting beaten by a stick. If you're a goalie, you're getting 90+ mile per hour shots at you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's big hits in lacrosse. So yeah, physical, I'd say lacrosse, but like, yeah, the hard contact, like you're gonna see more injuries in football.
But it's just more constant physicality kind of in lacrosse.
Yeah.
Do you know Josh Brown? Did you play lacrosse with him?
Yeah.
He's supposed to been coming on the podcast for a little bit, Josh Brown. Mm-hmm. He's just been kind of busy. Shout out, Mr. Josh Brown.
Yeah, just know.
That's cool that you know him. You played lacrosse with him?
Yeah, I kind of grew up with him a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, lacrosse is really cool. I never once like played it for real, but I just know. I've always wondered because everybody who plays lacrosse says real contact ridden.
Yeah, it is. And it's pretty new over here in West Texas. Like whenever I first started, it's only been going for about 2 years at the school, and so
Okay.
yeah, it's not a lot of people know.
And
about
West,
it.
you mean at Midland High?
Yeah.
It was only going for like 2 years.
Well, I think at Lee it was 2 years because that's where I first started.
Okay.
And then that team kind of ended because the coaches left, and we joined the Midland High's club team. I think that one's going on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think that one might still be going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight.
I have a couple friends that did it, but it shut down because their whole team was seniors when they graduated. So they just like they don't have a team anymore. So
Yeah, it was like once my class graduated, kind of they didn't really have much of a team left.
Ah, that sucks. Was your team good?
I'd say
in high
so.
school?
I mean, we thought we were pretty good. I mean, compared to like these other bigger schools,
Yeah.
we weren't. But
Exactly. What position do you play?
I played attack, so it's pretty much offense.
So you're like the scorer kind of type
Yeah,
deal? Nice,
yeah.
nice. You ever get like, what was your like, you ever get like a behind the back goal or something?
Actually, no, I haven't. I tried a couple of times, but no, I never got anything too flashy. I was mainly just a fundamentals type of guy.
So if, let's say you got into a street fight today, what would come out? Would your weightlifting come out, or would your inner lacrosse come out?
I mean, I think both drives aggressiveness.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
But,
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess, I mean, definitely not weightlifting. I don't think weightlifting really does much.
That just helps your strength a little
yeah,
bit,
kind
kind
helps
of.
the strength.
Yeah.
You know. Definitely helped on the field a bit. So.
No, yeah, that's hilarious. I just was wondering. Have you ever like been in any kind of physical altercation?
Not really. I mean, the most would be in games.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's somebody on the other team hits one of our guys wrong. Or
You like to talk shit at all, or?
Yeah. I talk a little bit.
You got it. Yeah, you talk a little
I got a
bit.
little mouth on me sometimes.
Well, yeah, you have to, especially when you're competitive in the zone.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, especially against a team like against the goalie. You know, you're scoring on him. You want to say something.
Oh yeah, you gotta chirp him a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I bet that's so cool that you went and played. How did that go to where you went and played lacrosse in college? How did that whole process go to where you went from? Did you apply to a few schools, or did some schools reach out to you?
I mainly had schools reach out to me. I only toured one school, which was the school I went to.
Okay.
Because their coach, it was pretty new at the school I went to, so I thought, oh, well, it's a new program, might as well start it because I was starting with the new program here, so
Yeah, for sure.
starting it up.
Nice. And you had a good time playing college lacrosse?
Yeah, for sure I did, and made some pretty good friends and had good memories for sure.
And it was
so.
in Houston is where you went?
No, it was in Marshall, Texas. So
Was that kind of near?
Do you know Tyler?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's about an hour east.
Okay.
of there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess is there a few? It's still like you still got a few spots down there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's still a little. You still got a little college town vibes, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's a smaller town, but yeah, the school pretty much, it's kind of ran by.
That's cool. Did you enjoy your college experience overall?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, would I have wanted to go to a bigger school? Maybe for the experience.
No,
but,
yeah, I feel you.
I really think academically it was good, and I was also able to build close relationships there.
And you got to go play college lacrosse, dude. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool. Like,
yeah.
you get to tell your kids you were a college athlete forever.
Yeah,
and
that
no
is
matter
true.
what, dude, you're a college athlete. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you're D1 or you're D5, dude.
Yeah,
You're a freaking college lacrosse player. That's pretty cool, and
yeah.
congratulations. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I got you.
that's so badass, and I wish I could have. I wasn't ever good enough to do that for any of my sports,
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good experience. I'm glad I was able to do it.
That's nice. So another thing we can roll into just a little bit of deeper topics. So I see a lot of people talking about men these days and how society kind of has changed how they want men now. If you get what I'm saying. So it was kind of in our parents' ages and a little older, they were breeding soldiers kind of like, it was like, oh, you're 18, you joined the military.
Mhm.
And now it's kind of they push the agenda a little more.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel like, because obviously you're in the gym and you understand kind of the mindsets.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your mindset with how, I don't know what question I'm asking. Jameson, what question am I trying to ask? You know what I'm trying to ask?
Are you trying to say like how does toxic masculinity like?
Not necessarily toxic masculinity. Not necessarily toxic masculinity, but like, how do you see the structure? Like everything's changed over years. If that's what I'm saying. And what's your opinion on that?
I really do think that we've kind of accepted a lot more, kind of growing as a society. But I think it really just depends on where you're at and how you're raised.
Like person by person.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a man and you don't want to join the military, like personally, like I wouldn't join the military unless
that shit's scary as fuck. You can't lie. I wouldn't like.
No, I agree.
That shit scares the balls out of me, dude. Like respect to anybody who does that.
Yeah,
100%.
Respect. But like, if it came down to it, I definitely would, serve my country.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I wouldn't purposely sign up.
Yeah, and I think there's some of those people out there, some of those men.
Hey, but you fuck shit up a lot more than me. I got SpongeBob on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you know how to handle a gun, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true, but I mean, a bullet's gonna pass through me a lot faster than a bullet's gonna pass through you.
Nobody's bulletproof, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah. True, I feel you. If you did join the military, what branch would you want to join?
Probably, I've always kind of liked the Navy.
Okay.
I thought the Marines were pretty hard. Those are some crazy people out there in the Marines. Definitely like probably more like Navy or Air Force or something.
Okay. Yeah, I always thought the Air Force is pretty cool because flying the jets would be cool, but the Marines would be really cool too. And you're so much in shape, you'd be kind of ahead of some of those dudes in the Marines.
Yeah,
but the Marine training is crazy. I was talking, one of my buddies, we were talking on this podcast about the training they do.
Mm-hmm.
They'll walk on the bottom of pools with cinder blocks on their feet until they pass out.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they pass out, somebody unties them and pulls them up.
Yeah.
And it makes them not scared of death. And I was like, dude, I would just pretend to pass out.
Oh, yeah, I know. My worst fear is drowning. So.
Oh, yeah?
But it's definitely a mental barrier I think I can probably get over.
So your worst fear is drowning. Are you scared of the ocean at all?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I'm not scared. Like, I'll be fine on the ocean, but, like, there's definitely that little fear, like.
So, Jameson's known me my whole life. Jameson, have I ever gone more than knee deep in the ocean?
Lennon is a big pussy about, like, ocean shit. Like, anytime we've had a beach trip, you like the beach, though. I mean,
well, because you can, like, play football and stuff on the beach, you know?
I'm personally, like, I love the ocean, but, like, I'm also, like, there's always, like, I feel like if you don't have a thought of, like, what the fuck is swimming underneath me, like, it's like you're just kind of stupid if you're not concerned about that stuff.
Like, you said your worst fear is drowning. My worst fear is being stranded in the middle of the ocean. That's the one time I'd kill myself.
Really?
I'd drown myself if I was stranded in the middle. Like, that fear is crazy. So you're more scared of the drowning? Like, would you rather drown to death or, like, be burnt to death?
I mean, probably burnt because, I don't know, just the thought of not being able to breathe just kind of, I don't like that feeling,
Oh, yeah.
But, like, burning, like, it's, like, the smoke and, like, I'd rather drown because, like, burning can take, like, it's, like, 15 minutes of just, like...
Yeah, it's a slow process.
But also, like, people, like, I kind of hate that, like, thing because, like, no matter what, you're not going to remember the pain. You're going to be fucking dead. So, like, at the end of the day, does it really matter, like, how you die?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It doesn't really matter how you die. If I died, I'd just want to be in an explosion or something.
Yeah, something quick, yeah.
Something quick or something cool, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Anything kind of cool. So yeah, so I just feel like so much has changed with like perspective on stuff in society today, especially since we were kids. It's so crazy especially in what's in television, and I mean we don't even have to get in all that because I feel like everybody thinks it's dumb what they're putting in television these days.
Yeah.
Which I think it bugs all of us, but I mean, I said we don't have to get into that, but just real quick, do you think that's kind of dumb too? Like, if you kind of get what I'm saying, like what was the show in Lightyear, that Buzz Lightyear movie? They have a gay kissing scene. Like, I don't want kissing scene. I don't want to see in a cartoon like a male and a female kissing. There's no reason for that.
Yeah,
let alone.
I don't think kids especially should be seeing that. I mean, I think that's really what. Like, I don't want to get into like the politics and stuff, but I really think
for sure.
that yeah, they're kind of accepting that with kids more, and I think kids should be just kids, you know, like just enjoy yourself.
Like, think about when we were kids.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know gay was a thing till I was like 13, and like somebody called you gay in the locker room.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot has changed so much, dude, and it's just so sad. And technology has taken over a lot in a sense, and it's crazy seeing like 4-year-olds who have TikTok.
Yeah,
That's
true.
scary. That's a scary sight to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely opens the door for a lot of bad things for the kids. So.
Yeah. You think the gym is a way to help a lot of people in that aspect? If they can focus their mind on the gym, they can kind of get outside of the matrix, as Andrew Tate would say.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the gym kind of is definitely a sort of therapy. I mean, I know it's kind of it's what a lot of people say, but it's definitely kind of a little gateway to kind of just letting out like whatever you need to be let out, and kind of definitely open up your eyes to just being better as a human. You know, if you're starting off with bettering yourself, then you'll do better with trying to better what's around you.
Okay, so here's a good question. So right now, what's one thing you're personally working on to better yourself?
I guess just well, I guess like a more specific one would be kind of my studies, kind of take my intelligence to the next level.
Okay.
Graduating coming up, so.
Okay, so you're about to graduate. So is your kind of for your first goal when you graduate with your what would your degree be called?
Rehab science.
Rehab, that's a really cool name of a degree.
Yeah.
Dude, I know a lot of people who have their own rehab places and can make a lot of money. That's a real cool thing, especially if you could, like, imagine if you guys could like be the Clippers.
Yeah, just
guy or something.
Sports team, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
What would be your dream team to go to? If any professional team you could go to, where'd you want to
go? Definitely football. And I mean, I've grown up a Cowboys fan, so I mean, no matter how they do, you know, I'm still gonna support them. I think it would be cool.
All right, here's the question. As you're a Cowboys fan, I didn't even know that. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
Is Dak Prescott the Cowboys franchise quarterback?
No, I mean, I think they're.
You said no. You said no really fast, bro. You said no really fast.
They're pushing him to be. I mean, just how like Zeke was a big franchise guy.
Yeah, I can't believe that sucks. That Zeke got. It was like a 4th round pick, I think. Turned into. Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, he was good there in the beginning, and then kind of got comfortable. I think.
Got a little chunky.
Yeah.
So, if you were the Cowboys GM, would you trade Dak and get some value for him, or would you want to just rock with him where he's at now? Like, what's kind of your opinion of that? Because I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I don't root against the Cowboys every time. Mm-hmm. But I'm not a Cowboys fan. But like when you watch him and you root for him, and you're not a fan. I'm just like, oh my god, dude! They never freaking can win a big game.
Yeah,
ever.
No, it definitely is frustrating. Because I mean, whenever Dak is on, he's on. Like he's a good player.
For sure. He can easily be a top 10 quarterback.
Oh, 100%. He's just very wishy-washy. So that would be a tough decision to make there. Because I think everywhere else we're pretty stacked.
Yeah, y'all do have a great team. Michael Parsons coming in, Trayvon Diggs. It'll be interesting when y'all have to re-sign all those guys to see how that works. But man, y'all are in there every year. I think if y'all just sign Baker Mayfield, I think y'all can win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really the quarterback situation that's kind of a deal breaker.
Who would be your dream quarterback for the Cowboys?
My top 2 guys that I really like are Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. They're both really skilled players. Oh, and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
Oh, you alumni, baby.
Yeah, they're all great quarterbacks, and they're young. So.
How do you feel about losing Mr. Kellen Moore? Because he's on the Chargers now. Do you know, Jay? All right, look it up. Look it up real quick. Pull it up on the screen.
Yeah,
is my mic on?
Yeah.
Yeah, pull it up real quick. I think he went to the Chargers. He's an offensive coordinator.
Oh,
Yeah, he played at Boise State. Where did he go? The Chargers?
I think he was.
Yeah.
Is he the head coach or the OC at the Chargers? Come on, Jamie.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's the offensive coordinator. Jesus, Jameson, it took you an hour to look that up. So he's the offensive coordinator. Do you like Mike McCarthy as a head coach? How do you feel about that?
I really think he's definitely better than what was the last
Jason
one?
Garrett? Wait. You like Mike McCarthy more than Jason Garrett?
Kinda did.
liked Jason Garrett.
I liked him there for a little bit, and he started getting a little, inconsistent.
a little cocky.
Yeah.
He got that Pro Bowl nomination and decided
Yeah.
to dip. So, is football like your most watched pro sport?
I think so, yeah.
So right now, Super Bowl prediction. Who do you got?
This next year,
If you had to bet $1 million on it.
I'd put in the Chiefs and maybe the Chiefs, and I really think that the Eagles might have a good run for it.
Okay.
And I think the Bills might pick it up.
They're there every year, bro.
Yeah,
Every
year. Yeah.
Every year they put on a good playoff game. What do you think, Jade? You got?
Saints.
He's a Saints fan, that's why.
Okay.
Saints Bills.
That's.
Bills.
I don't know. I just hope the Bills can make it past.
I
That'd be
hope
real
so.
cool.
I like
Josh
watching
Allen,
the
dude,
Bills.
and you see he's dating Haley Steinfeld,
Really?
Spider Gwen, dude, and Hawkeye, and the same character.
Yeah.
That's sick. So another question I wanted to ask, because you can see, I'm a big movie nerd. What's your favorite movie of all time?
If I was gonna do
If
a
you-
go-to,
Yeah, if you had a girl over and you had to impress her by throwing on a movie, she's like, pick me the best movie ever.
okay.
What would you throw on?
I'm gonna put on Nacho Libre. 'Cause it's a
That's
good comedy.
that's a great choice, dude. That's a great choice.
It's a good comedy.
That is a great dude. That's a great choice.
It has a little bit of romance in it. And,
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's very funny.
Get that coin out of my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I
great
can
choice.
quote that movie too, word for word.
Dude, I love that choice. That's so funny. You like Jack Black?
Oh yeah, 100%. He's a great actor.
So funny, dude. That's one of my Trip Pennington Jameson. He was on a movie with Jack Black. He was the extra. Pretty cool fact. Pretty useless fact, but.
Yeah, no, but I see you got the Batman poster. I'm a real big Batman fan for sure.
Oh, who's your favorite Batman?
It would have to be Christian Bale.
Yeah, I think that's the obvious choice. I like Christian Bale for
He's
sure.
a great actor.
He had the worst Batman voice though. Where is she? I hated his Batman voice. Robert Pattinson has the chance to be the best. What's his name?
Yeah,
Ben Affleck, dude, was
Yeah.
sick, but Zack Snyder fucking trash. Sorry, Snyder fans. Zack Snyder. Jameson, you made a face. What do you have to say?
Zack Snyder's like. Did you never watch like the Snyder cuts and like movies like that? That was.
Switch it back real quick.
Yeah, the Snyder cut's good, dude, but he had Batman killing people and Superman killing people. That's not Batman and Superman, brother. Read a comic.
That is true.
So yeah, that just kind of bugs me. I hated Zach, but I love that you're a Batman fan. The Christian Bale Batman movies are
Yeah.
so good, dude.
They are good. A good little
Always been a big old Christian Bale fan, but yeah, his voice is always kind of.
Yeah. On the damn, totally forgot. Do you know the Drip King on TikTok?
Yeah.
Do you fuck with him?
Honestly, I did like his message a lot of times. And he was
The
pretty
Drip.
funny.
Wait, hold on. Who's the Drip? I've never heard of this Drip King.
He's basically just like a TikTok influencer, and he's like a D1 lacrosse player at UMass. And
Oh,
he
okay.
he does it. He had like a joke with like Livy Dunn and shit like that. And
Yeah.
he's a very positive influencer and like does a lot of like Jesus messages and shit like that. So
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
You think you could sauce him up in lacrosse though?
I mean, he's a face-off, so he's probably pretty quick. I don't know if you've watched the game, but at the very beginning, they have a thing called a face-off.
Uh-huh.
Ball's on the ground. You got two players lined up on it.
It's kind of like a jump ball per se.
Kinda, yeah, and you gotta pretty much fight for it.
It's just first one to pick it up off the ground.
Yeah, you're just whoever gets it gets possession. So
So it's just ready, set, go, pick it up off the ground.
yeah, like you clamp on it and you kind of battle for it.
Is it
pretty
kind of
much.
like in hockey too? You can kind of
It's like in
one-on-one each
hockey.
other, kind of.
Yeah.
So, like, if you were like, somebody was like, I'm a better lacrosse player than you, how would you settle that?
Yeah, you can do it one-on-one.
Just a one-on-one kind of?
Yeah, I mean, there's no real, like, competitions like that, but, like, yeah, you can just one-on-one somebody, put a goalie in the net.
Yeah.
And, 1v1.
It's kind of weird. There's not really, like, professional lacrosse, is there?
Yeah, there's a professional league.
What's the league called?
So it's a newer one.
Look it up, Jay, when he looks it up.
It's called the PLL.
PLL?
Yeah, it's grown a whole lot since they started it.
The Professional Lacrosse League.
Premier Lacrosse.
Oh, Premier Lacrosse League.
Yeah, they.
Is it a draft kind of deal?
Yeah, they have a draft.
You think you'd be good enough to?
No.
Be able to,
No,
you don't think so?
No, I've seen them play, and they're insane. They draft from big schools, big D1 schools like Duke, Virginia, Syracuse.
Yeah, but like low key, deep down, you think you?
Oh, I definitely would try.
You could dangle a few guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Like those deep holes are pretty saucy. I don't know.
How big is the lacrosse court? Is it a field or it's a court, dude? A field. My bad.
I think it's a little bit bigger than where the width is a little bigger than a football field.
Okay.
It's about the same length though.
Look that up, Jameson. A size of a lacrosse field. Because I'm curious. It's probably like, because the football field's 50 feet wide. So maybe 60 feet wide?
I think it's the same as a soccer field.
Yeah, it might be close to that.
What does it say, Jay?
It says it is 110 yards long and can be from 53 to 60 yards wide. So it's basically like the soccer lines on a football field.
Yeah.
Dang, you have to be in good shape, huh? What's more, like, what kind of workouts did they have you do as a college lacrosse player?
So our strength and conditioning coach, we would do explosive lifting, so like snatches, power cleans.
What's the snatch?
You pretty much raise it above
It's
your head.
it's like the start of a power clean.
Yeah, and you finish up top.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
Overhead. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a question.
Did like strength and conditioning at lacrosse, like, did that help you get into like the gym and stuff like that, or were you like always like kind of into the gym?
Yeah, I was into the gym before lacrosse because in high school we didn't really have strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
It was pretty much on your own. But yeah, it kind of starting off with the gym kind of helped with playing lacrosse later on in college.
Yeah, nice. What are you more passionate about? Lacrosse, like college lacrosse or gym? Influence. I don't want to like just make it sound like that, but
Yeah.
obviously, like there's a whole different part of the gym. It's the influence part's kind of a part of it. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I definitely say the gym is more because I mean I love lacrosse. Whenever I first started it, I was very passionate about it. But then going into college, I kind of just started having other priorities. So definitely the gym was always there.
Okay.
It was always the number one priority, I guess I would say.
So you've been in the gym for like 3 years consistently now?
Yeah, about.
Wow, dude, respect to the commitment, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Many more.
Maybe if I did that one, I have noodle arms.
Yeah.
But you're always kind of stronger.
Yeah, I mean, I was always like growing up, I was a little more. I wasn't like I had a little bit of chub. I mean, but like it was kind of
I want to say chub. Like you were never chub. Like yeah, I get what you're. I
was
get
like
exactly
average,
what you're saying.
Like I guess.
But you're always stronger too. Like you could
Yeah.
always kick my ass. Like that.
Yeah. No, I was definitely like the more power. Like in high school lacrosse, I was the more power player.
Okay. So in lacrosse, do you just get to be trucking people too, or what? How does that work?
100%. I mean, you gotta.
So if you're running with the stick. There's a dude in your way. You can just truck him the fuck over.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep both your hands on your stick.
That's the rule. You have to have both your hands on the stick.
Yeah, you can't push them.
Okay.
It's a penalty. It's called warding.
Okay.
But yeah, you can just run straight.
I sound like such a noob right now talking about
No, it's all
lacrosse.
good. Not a lot of people know about it. So.
Yeah, that's pretty. Dude, lacrosse is a pretty cool sport. I feel like it's a slept-on sport.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
if you think about it.
A lot of people that never really heard of it or seen a game, and they come and watch our games. They'll say like, "Oh yeah, this is like fun to watch.
You just gotta bring a girl to one game and she's hooked.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This one game.
Yeah.
That's tight. That's tight. But would you say like lacrosse is like if you were to sit down and watch a lacrosse game versus like sitting down and watching a football game, would you be more entertained at a football game? Would you be more entertained at a lacrosse game?
I think a lacrosse game would be more entertaining because it's constant.
Okay.
In football, you're going, you got big plays, but then you stop, and it's like on and off.
So, is there a time limit in lacrosse?
Yeah. So there's like you're talking about like periods or in half.
Yeah, I guess like a shot clock violation.
Oh yeah, there's a shot clock.
How long is it?
So ours in college was 60 seconds.
Oh my dude! You had to go 100 yards in 60 seconds.
It was okay.
Or is it once you pass? Once you pass half.
Yeah, it was like once you pass.
Okay.
So like as soon as our goalie gained possession, it started at like 70 or 80 seconds,
okay.
And then like once you pass like the midfield, then yeah, that's whenever like you do 60 seconds or so.
All right, that's really cool, dude.
And it's shorter and professional.
So you think in like an average lacrosse game, how many miles do you think you run? Like a good 3 or 4?
Me, maybe yeah.
Maybe a little more because you're a striker.
Well, I wouldn't run as much because I can only go to half or midfield.
So you can't really play defense that much?
No, unless it's on my side of the field.
Okay.
Yeah, you got midfielders that can go on either side. Those are the ones that are running a whole lot more.
So wait, they can't go on either side. So wherever the ball is at, they have to be on the other side. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So like, yeah, you picture the field. And you got the 2 goals.
Okay.
And you got your attack over here. And you got your defense.
Okay.
And then you have midfielders, and they can go anywhere on both sides.
Okay.
As long as it's like you have to have 10 players,
mm-hmm.
or you can't have any more than 10 players.
Okay.
On each side of the field. So yeah, whenever the ball crosses, then like I can't go whenever it goes to the defensive zone.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're pure offense. You're pure James Harden over there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Pure James Harden. All right, we can. Sorry for being such a noob asking all these lacrosse questions, but I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I think, dude. I mean, have you gotten like one of those like 10-yarder just?
Oh yeah.
Slip it in the net. I bet you that feels good, dude.
I've had some from various distances.
What feels better? Your like cleanest shot you've ever had in lacrosse, the crowd goes crazy, or you hitting that like bench PR, and just your boys are like, oh, whoa! What feels better?
I would say the shot.
Yeah, the
really
adrenaline
nice
in the moment.
Yeah, because like in the moment, you're just doing your thing, and then like once you like score, then all your teammates are going crazy. The crowd is going crazy. The bench is going crazy.
Yeah, for sure. The bench is probably going more crazy than everybody else.
Yeah, it's amazing feeling.
Would y'all get a decent crowd at y'all's college games?
Yeah, it'd be a pretty good sized crowd. Mostly at home would be the best crowd, but at away games, depending on the school, like whenever we went to A&M, we had a pretty good crowd.
Well, y'all played at A&M?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all played against A&M?
Yeah.
Did y'all win?
This past year we did, yeah.
Y'all beat A&M?
Yeah.
Pull that up, Jay. Pull it up.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. Was it because like I know some places have like actual teams and they have a club team? Is it like an actual team or is it a club team?
Their whole team is a club team. They don't have any actual like.
So it would be A&M versus what would be the term lacrosse?
East Texas Baptist. Lacrosse,
East Texas. So do A&M versus East Texas lacrosse. Did you score this game?
Yeah, I think I had a couple goals.
Dude, so let's see if we can search your name. That'd be real tight. That'd be real cool.
Yeah, there's our team right there.
Y'all had some cool. What color guys? Y'all's uniforms were blue or something, kind of.
Yeah.
I think I saw one of your photos or something on Instagram.
Yeah, we had some pretty good.
Oh, y'all played Baylor too. Y'all played Baylor.
They were.
Is
good.
it intimidating playing those big schools?
Not really. I mean, they're just like us if you really think about it.
Go back to where it's on right there. So win 12-10.
Yeah.
Click on the win part right there. Or yeah, just click on the whole game, see if you can see the goal scored.
Maybe history.
Watch he score like 8 goals or something this game.
Yeah, I don't even know if it'll, because our stats people were terrible. Because again, like they didn't really know a whole lot about lacrosse.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. And it was new at your school, right? Is what you said.
Yeah.
But y'all played A&M, and so you're at a for real lacrosse school, dude. Like
Yeah,
that's a for real program.
Yeah, I mean this was our 3rd year, so
Big time college athlete on the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's get it, dude.
Appreciate it.
That's sick, dude. I bet you scoring a goal is so sick against A&M too. You should be like, fuck the Aggies.
Yeah, no, it was definitely great.
What was
Great
the
experience.
worst school you played? Like, what school was the most overrated school you played? Call
Like
them out right now.
that we beat them.
Yeah, you beat them, and you're like, dude, this school is
Oh, definitely LA Tech.
Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
Louisiana Tech, dude, get on y'all's lacrosse game.
Yeah.
Y'all
they were
need to
pretty
get
bad.
a new coach or something.
And then the best school we played was Missouri State. They would whoop us every
Oh yeah.
year. Yeah.
So, for y'all SEC, what was y'all's division called?
So
Do you know?
the club was called MCLA,
Okay.
and so there's like pretty much like a bunch of Southern schools. So we played Florida teams.
You got to
Missouri.
travel a lot too.
Yeah, we traveled to Alabama and
Did y'all mainly do like buses, or did y'all get to fly sometimes?
buses. Yeah.
So you had like some 20-hour bus rides.
Yeah. No, I think the most was like 16 hours.
Did y'all at least have a shitter on the bus?
Yeah. But
Okay, that's
no,
right.
it's an unspoken rule that you don't do that.
You're not
on the
supposed to
bus.
drop a deuce.
Yeah, or else we have court per se, and yeah, we'll fine you if you do that. So.
Good, dude. I bet you there's somebody who drops a deuce and just pisses
Oh
everybody
yeah,
off.
that's terrible.
That's so funny, dude. That's so cool. I never got to go like on an out of town. Or I guess in select baseball, but never playing for like a school or something. That's really cool, dude.
Mhm.
I bet you got some cool memories from that.
Yeah, for sure.
Did y'all party hard after beating A&M, or
Yeah, we teed up.
y'all teed up?
Yeah, well, so our team is like half the team is hockey guys. Like,
Oh, so you got some drinkers on that team.
yeah. I know those Canadians. A lot of them are Canadian.
Well, they can start drinking when they're 18 legally,
Yeah.
and so they all really like. One of my good friends, if you're watching this, Ty, shout out. They started drinking early, dude. Like
Yeah.
they
it's
first started
crazy.
drinking at like 14, because it's like your mom buying you a beer at 18. Like for us, is like the same thing as their mom buying them a beer at 16.
Okay, yeah.
It's like the same. Like it's even less because it's 2 years before drinking versus 3 years before drinking.
Yeah, true.
So they start drinking young, but
The cool thing about like countries like that is Tom Holland once talked about how like at their homecoming senior year they would serve booze and shit like that. So like everyone's just hammered at their high school
crazy.
party. Like that would be. Could you imagine like?
what was your coolest like post? Not necessarily post like win where you're like your team y'all got a cool win. Maybe it was home or something. Y'all had a cool party after, teed up, had a great time. What's like your coolest memory you have of that?
I would say, I mean, Dallas Baptist, DBU.
Yeah.
They're like a big rival with us, so every year whenever we'd beat them, like we would just go crazy. Like we would feel like we'd get like way closer after that, just because like we'd all just be going crazy.
Yeah.
It was always a great experience.
Yeah, that's cool. Dude. So it was almost like you weren't were you in a frat too, or just
They don't have that there.
They don't have frats, but I mean, being that on your lacrosse team was almost kind of like being a frat.
It's like we were pretty much like all the teams kind of like were brotherhoods pretty much.
Oh yeah, it's almost more of a brotherhood than a fraternity. Like a team. God, I could only compare playing like travel baseball to that, so I can't even imagine like the brotherhood of college. You still talk to a lot of those guys.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, they I'm really close with a lot of them, so it's great.
Nice. All right, so off of lacrosse a little bit because I see you're wearing an In-N-Out shirt, so this can ask a little question: is In-N-Out burger the best fast food burger?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they're really good, but I mean, you can't compete with Whataburger.
What? No chance Whataburger's better than In-N-Out, bro.
I mean,
I'm sorry. No
it might
chance.
just be because like I'm from
Maybe.
Texas,
What do you get from Whataburger?
Oh, just a double meat burger. Can't go wrong with it.
That's crazy. You like that more than In-N-Out. In-N-Out be slapping.
I think so too. In-N-Out's really good.
You have any In-N-Outs in your school?
No, I think closest would be either in Dallas or Houston.
So not that, like a few hours.
Yeah.
What would be y'all's like go-to spot? Or where you went to school?
There's this place called Juicy's Burger, and that was some of the best burgers I've had.
Juicy.
Yeah.
That sounds like a black girl's kitchen shop.
Yeah.
My name Juicy. I got the juiciest burgers.
Yeah, that's good.
I bet you that place beats. That'd be really good. Jameson, you got something?
Well, like one thing, like I'm guessing y'all say like because you said y'all mentioned Missouri and that's a solid drive. I'm guessing you say like hotels, like I played a high school golf and like I just remembered like those trips to like the golf courses and stuff like that. Like just the dicking around part was even more fun than like the actual playing in game part. I was just wondering if like you relate to that.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a great experience. What you do outside of playing. So. But yeah, you're a big golfer?
Yeah, I mean, I played high school golf and now I'm chilling out and tryouts are coming up, so just hoping to get back on the team and I don't know.
Okay. Nice. I just recently gone to golfing this past summer.
He's not that big of a golfer.
I'll dust him any
Day of the week.
Really?
Dude, I'll dust him any day of the week. I'm just kidding. But I just kicked his ass in pickleball just now. Before you came here. I did.
Your pickleball court is like it's a 5 foot by 5 foot square. Like real
turn my
Mic back on, buddy. So if you play lacrosse against somebody and it was on a smaller court and you still beat them, is it the same thing?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. But it's different because...
Point exactly, Jameson.
I mean, it would be equal because y'all both have...
Yeah, we have the
amount of
same
space,
thing.
so.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but I'm used to playing on a regular size court. You're used to not playing by actual rules, and there's not like shit like that. So
I beat
technically,
you.
I'm good. I beat you by like 10 points, Jameson. So I don't want to hear it. I just had a really good thing I want to talk about. I just lost it. Sorry. Not the most professional podcast here.
No, that's alright.
But I appreciate you coming on, bro. For real,
Oh,
for
yeah,
real.
for sure.
Biggest guest we had on so far, for sure. And if you,
Special.
I'll make some shorts for sure. So if you want any of them, any for short form content's always real good right now.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
you want any of those, I got you.
Post it and stuff. So.
Oh yeah. Let's see if this can be the most viewed Good Times podcast episode.
We'll see.
I mean, we don't got that much to top. I mean, we got like 130 is the most to top. But we should be at 50 subs after this episode, so that's pretty tight.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm glad y'all are growing.
He's like, oh, that's 100th of my following.
Nah. I don't really see it as it like that. You know. I think it's pretty average. I mean, compared to other people.
So, do you ever check like your analytics on Instagram?
I used to a lot. Lately, I have really been.
Is your demographic more guys or girls? Because that's kind of interesting thing about because you're posting like a lot of swole photos. You know, so are the honeys seeing that a lot more, or the gym bros seeing that a lot more?
It's more dudes.
More dudes?
Yeah.
But you still got a few of the honeys in there?
Yeah.
Still got a few of the honeys?
Yeah, it's definitely more dudes, because in the gym scene, that's kind of like guys.
Yeah, for sure. If you were, if you were to get a girl, wait, are you single right now, I guess you could say?
No, I'm not.
Oh, is your girlfriend a gym?
Well, she plays soccer, so.
Oh, so
like,
she's nice and fit.
Yeah, she's fit, but she's not like a big like gym rat like me, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, soccer is such a workout.
Oh
like,
yeah,
kinda
no,
like the same
she
thing as
works out
lacrosse.
a lot. You know, don't get me wrong, but like it's more like it's different type of training, you know.
Is she a Cowboys fan too?
She doesn't really watch football.
Okay, well at least she's not a Cowboys fan. So.
Yeah, she mainly watches soccer, so.
Soccer, dude. Is she like it's called football, not
Yeah,
soccer?
football, yeah.
Is that what she thinks it's called, or is she calls
Yeah,
it
she
soccer?
calls it soccer. Yeah.
She calls it soccer.
Yeah, American.
your content do you make? Do you like is it more of like a showing like what you do, or is it like showing people like what to do and like what are you trying to like get the people that are watching like what you're doing to like gain off of it?
So I mainly post like I'll either post like
Switch it.
I'll either post like motivational, or I'll post tips of like what I do, because I don't think there's a specific way you're supposed to do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody has their own opinion. One thing could work for somebody and not work for somebody else.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I mean, just definitely like I'll post what I do, some simple tips and motivational stuff for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He'll post like sometimes his workouts of the day. What's it called? God, dude, what's the gym term where you're done working out and your muscles like your pump.
Yeah.
Post your pump. That's what it's
Yeah.
called. I always forget that term. That's like you post your pump. But I remember the question I was asking earlier. Besides the gym, besides all that, what's something you're real passionate about right now? Like what's something you just talk all day about? Something you're real passionate about right now?
Golf.
Really?
Yeah, I've really gotten into golf lately. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you shoot around now? Because like I know like something that truly like did help me with golf is I played football like before all of that. So like I did have some like natural athleticism to me. I feel like, and it like being coachable in golf is a big thing. So like if you look at any like professional athlete, they can get it on really fast. So I was just wondering like did you pick it up pretty quickly, or you like?
They can get it on real fast.
Yeah. I'd say I learned pretty quick, and then I took in the tips that people have given me, and yeah, like right now I've been playing for about a year, and I'm shooting low 90s. So
What the fuck? You shoots better than me, dude. I've played for like 3 years.
yeah, I'd say like low to
You might
90s,
be
yeah.
Jameson.
That's not true.
Jameson.
I shoot 70s.
He's capping. He does not shoot 7.
I will go. Okay, yeah, whatever you say.
Yeah, no. I say bogey golf is good golf. So
Yeah, bogey
Yeah.
golf is great golf, dude. For
Yeah.
sure. What's your favorite course to golf at right now?
So I recently just came back from Florida, and of course there I played a couple courses over there, and they were really nice.
Way nicer.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially from out here, yeah.
You just gotta beat the tumbleweeds over here.
Yeah, and I mean even like the courses over around school, because the East Texas area is it's beautiful out there. Bunch of trees and good scenery. So the courses out there are pretty nice. But growing up in West Texas, I kind of like the desert. So
Yeah, it's so funny because I'm always like, I like Texas. I want to live in Texas. But, dude, every time I go out in this 106-degree weather, I just want to shoot myself.
killer, I know it's terrible.
Do you ever feel not motivated? Like, do you ever be like, fuck the gym, I'm not going today?
Oh yeah, I mean there's definitely days I don't feel as motivated, or I'll show up feeling great and then like start my workout and might not want to push as hard.
What's something that would bug you? Like, to make you ruin? What's something that could ruin your workout?
Like in the gym?
Yeah.
Like my headphones die or something, like
Yeah.
or like if it's like really overcrowded and I can't find nothing, like yeah.
That sucks. I might ask you, but you work out at Crunch mainly?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets pretty packed there, but I've been going in the morning.
Like, kind of early?
Yeah.
What's blasting in your headphones when you work out? What's inspiring you?
I have a really big like variety of what I listen to, but I'll listen to rock.
Ooh, what kind of rock?
Lately, I've been listening to Deftones.
Okay.
Or I'll listen to, I don't know what genre they are, but I'll listen to Suicide Boys.
Okay.
They get it going
Yeah,
sometimes.
they be considered rock.
Yeah, something like that.
Anytime, dude, I say rock in the dude. If I put on some AC/DC, dude, in the gym,
Oh yeah.
bam,
Some Metallica.
some Metallica, dude,
Yeah.
all that, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Jame over there just likes Kanye.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong.
Well, like when I'm working out, I'm like I don't like it to be too loud. Like I like a lot of chill rap or like just fast rap. Like drill rap is always good to work out to. Like some King Von, some Young Boy Never Goes Wrong, and then there's like, and if I'm like just like if I'm running or something, like I want some like Kanye or Kendrick or like some J. Cole or just some shit like that. And if I'm like trying to go hard, I like blast some like loud ass music.
The best running song. Sorry, is The Eye of the Tiger. Play that song next time you're on the treadmill, dude.
Yeah.
Yo. Eye of the Tiger is the thrill of a fire. Or the Rocky song, that'll get you going too.
A lot of times whenever I'm doing cardio, like if it's like there in the gym, like on the treadmill or something, I like to either watch TikToks or watch a show.
Yeah.
It really makes time go by.
That's what my girlfriend's been. My voice cracks so bad. My girlfriend's been grinding in the gym, and she'll just watch like her show on the treadmill, and she says like she'll like embarrass herself sometimes. She'll be like, oh, like while running on the treadmill, like gasp at her show. But hey, at least she's getting in her steps.
Oh yeah,
you could call it.
Because I'm a real big like Office fan. The Office.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I've rewatched it so many times, and I've been rewatching it here this summer.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just be there on the treadmill and just laughing.
What do you like better, The Office or Friends?
I'd say The Office. The Friends is funny.
Take. The Office is funny. I just can never get into it. But Jim and Dwight Carey. Wait, is that not his name?
What was it?
Dwight, and then what's the...
Oh yeah, Dwight and
Jim is his name?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So funny.
Yeah, they're a funny duo.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
John Krasinski.
After like seeing him in other movies, I can't take him serious after The Office.
Yeah, dude, for real. You know, Dwight he almost played Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory.
Really?
So like they almost played each other's characters because it was right around the same time.
Really?
So Jim Parsons was almost Dwight in Office. That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy. No, it's definitely a funny show. They both are friends in The Office. I haven't watched Friends all the way through though, so.
Office is probably funnier. Just The Office is so stupid, dude. Like
it's
Dwight Carey, dude.
Yeah.
That show is so hard. I've just never, especially they took it off of Netflix just recently, so that sucks. What are you watching on? Peacock?
Yeah, I downloaded Peacock
just
for the summer
just for that.
Watch it. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm also able to watch golf tournaments on there too, so
nice.
It's a win-win.
Who's your favorite golfer right now?
I mean, I really like Rory. He's been doing pretty good. Can't go wrong with Jordan Spieth.
Oh, Jordan Spieth, yeah, I like
He cracks
Jordan
me
Spieth
up.
too.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah, he is.
You talked about like watching golf. The Open's going on right now.
Oh yeah, I've been watching.
Who are you like rooting for to win it?
I mean, yeah, I've been rooting for Rory. Who's in that top? Here, look up the standings right now. Because I know McIntyre.
Tommy Fleetwood's in second.
What about how's Bryce DeChambeau doing?
He made the cut.
Nice.
He did make the cut.
Oh, long driver. Is Tiger Woods in it?
No.
John Daly was.
Yeah, that surprised me.
John Daly beat Justin Thomas.
Wait, John Daly's in it? The son or the dad?
The dad. So
he's still in it right now?
No, he missed the cut, so I'm just explaining something. If you have won the Open, you don't have to have like your tour card or anything. You qualify to play for it. So like, that's why like Tiger has been able to play in like the Masters and shit like that when he hasn't played in a tournament. So, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Minwoo Lee.
Yeah, Minwoo Lee. He's.
That's who you're
been
talking
hopping
about?
Off. Yeah. He's been going crazy. But no, I mean, tournaments are definitely crazy to watch because, like, you'll see guys, at the top of the leaderboard one day, and then they could just drop down in a matter of a day.
And it's so different. It takes, like, we say bogey golf's good golf. They get a bogey, it ruins their whole score.
Oh, yeah, it'll drop them down so much.
Like one thing I like about tournaments too is like if like the NFL had like a college player that could play, and like I like the amateur stuff in that because like yesterday an amateur was in first place tied for it, and then today he shot 8 over and didn't even.
Is it real shadowy on the screen?
No.
On his part?
No.
Maybe it's just because I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think it's because you're at the angle. But anyways, what up? Like it's just like golf tournaments are so crazy. If you just look at rankings, it's like you'll look away for 1 second, and then like the whole leaderboard has changed, and like even someone that's up 7 strokes is not even like guaranteed to win it because he could shoot 3 over the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Does the gym help your drive game?
I mean, yes and no, because you can smack the ball as hard as you want, and it'll.
If it's not straight, it don't matter.
Yeah, like it won't be accurate.
Do you ever like hit your shots on the green, like you're trying to chip, and you just overhit it?
Yeah. I mean, if I score it, yeah.
You're like, fuck, I forgot I benched 250 pounds.
No, I mean, I think I have some pretty good control. Just because, yeah, you have to have good control.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I guess if I don't ever really try and just kill the ball because I just know it'll go terrible.
If I try to kill the ball, I aim really left because I just got a slice, dude.
Yeah.
I have a killer slice. Yeah. I played Jameson one time, and I got to throw it once every hole. Okay. And I think we tied, or you beat me by like 1 or 2.
I also stopped trying it then.
Yeah, and also but you stopped trying, but also I would give you mulligans and shit. Like we weren't actually competitively playing, but like one thing about me is coming from football is my biggest advantage is off the tee. People see I'm 5'8", I'm not too big, but I can squat a decent amount. And the main part about golf is a lot of people think it's arms and it's all in the legs and shit like that. So I don't know, I can outdrive most of the kids, and there's not many people that are in the ball further than me, but they're scoring better than me. And if I could, short game's all that's all the golf is.
Yeah, I agree.
Short game's almost bigger than small game. No, sorry, small game's bigger than the long game.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because people if you see you'll watch people go golfing and the first thing they do on the range is they hit their driver because everyone wants to hit the driver because it goes far, but the one thing I work on the most is putting and chipping because every round you can go a whole round and not swing your driver once, but you have to use your putter at least 30 times. And if you 2-3 putt every hole, that's almost 50 strokes right there. So that's just the big thing. That's how to get you those lower scores.
I agree. Yeah.
And your math's not off. If you 3 every hole, that's 54. Good math, Jameson. Good job. Wasn't shitty math. What are we at right now, JMO?
A little over an hour.
All right, we'll talk a little more, and then we can go ahead and wrap you up and get you out of here. What was your favorite subject in school? Besides the physical therapy part, because obviously that was probably your favorite.
Here in college?
Yeah, in college.
I really liked anatomy.
Oh, okay.
Anatomy and physiology was fun.
Anatomy is the study of the body?
Yeah, the body and how it moves. So.
Did that help you, in your personal life at all, learning some of that stuff? Learning more about your body to where if something happens, you're oh, it's because my liver is not getting enough oxygen right now or something like that?
Not to that deep extent, but as far as the muscle and the bones and stuff, I kind of had more of a deeper understanding of okay, say alright, freshman year I hurt my shoulder, and so after learning about that stuff, kind of knew what it was, the structure of it, why it was that. So kind of just helped me have a deeper understanding of things.
I don't know if this is a little too but the subject of people being overweight, being healthy, is that one thing that can one thing to me is people there'll be these 300-pound women on TikTok that are flexing their body and stuff like that. Does the body positivity thing to me it kind of upsets me in a way. I don't hate the person or anything, but I feel that being overweight and unhealthy has become so average that people think it's healthy. Is that one thing that you would like to push towards being a better message of being in the gym and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely see that kind of stuff, and I mean, to each his own, but I definitely want to help people be better and not really accept where they're at. I mean, everybody has room for improvement, and so
yeah, no matter what, at the end of the day, everybody has room for improvement.
Yeah. And
I think what he was kind of saying is everybody's oh, you're beautiful in your own skin when someone's 500 pounds. Yeah. And it's I get it's one thing to be confident, it's one thing to do all that and be proud of yourself. It's another thing to where you took anatomy. You probably know more than anything. You're not supposed to be at that weight.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely, it's I don't know why it's gotten so accepted, but I think it's just it's a very negative thing that's gotten accepted in society because sure you might like the way you look, but like in reality, like you're just harming yourself. You know, you're gonna feel it in the long run whenever you have heart problems and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And I do like that one, the transgender dude. You know, I'm talking about Jameson, who's on Aiden Ross's stream.
That's not a trans. That's a woman.
I think it's a trans.
I don't.
Pull him up real quick.
The really big person.
Well, I wanted to say something real quick. Like, I think one of the biggest problem nowadays is like, I'll look at like a girl who's unhealthy, a little overweight. Like, it's nothing like it's one thing if it's bad, but like the girls are commenting like, "You're so beautiful" and stuff, and it like I don't know. One thing that like this is gonna be a little offensive. But, like one thing that pisses me off is fat bitches with an ego, and that are like overly confident. Like that one girl on Aiden Ross's stream. Like the fact that like you have that much confidence and you're like that you're like there's a thing to have too much confidence. Like it just ruins like your like these people don't realize like how bad they're affecting their future and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which, like I know I'm not the healthiest person in the world, but I'm not like gauging about like how unathletic I am and how like chubby I am, like being proud of it and shit like that, you know.
Pull up that person real quick. But yeah, literally look at fat bitch on Aiden Ross's stream. No, I think it's so crazy how, and I want to show you. Well, I just want to pull this up. Aiden Ross body shame, dude. Of course, it's some kind of dumb article.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Pull up that one next to it.
I think it's actually a dude.
I think it's a trans for real, Jameson.
Yeah.
I think it is. Which I don't even give a fuck. They're trans, dude. You're just fat.
I mean, I think there's like to a certain extent, like whatever he or she is. I think they're just doing
It's
it yeah. I think they're just doing it for the fame, the TikTok fame, you know.
Yeah,
at the end
for
of the
sure.
day.
Like all the memes, dude. Like where she introduces herself and it's like, whoa! In her
I saw one and like they were like introducing themselves and someone put like Jabba the Hutt's like sounds over her talking.
Yeah,
and so she like, but like if someone made that to me, like that would motivate me. I wouldn't like I would be so pissed off. I would want to lose weight. Like that's one thing bad about them. It's like they just don't care. Like y'all seen the things about where it's like bullying needs to come back and shit like that. Like everyone like most like you'll look at like someone like I don't know if you know Atwood. I don't know if you've heard of that guy, but he has like a friend. He's a gym influencer, and him and his like friend
Noah Atwood.
Yeah, he was in.
Roman Atwood's son.
Yeah, he had a friend who was in the vlogs early on, who was like a fat dude, and the dude came on their podcast, and he was talking about like how like if that one comment that he saw when he was 12 saying that this fat kid is annoying, like without that comment his life would have changed. And like the fact that like if that girl or whatever it is got like that comment that like she wouldn't care, I think that's like kind of ridiculous. Like I feel like there's like not enough motivation in today's world.
Yeah, for sure. Look up real quick and we'll finish off on this. Look up fat people accommodations on flights.
Oh.
Because this is hilarious. So this one lady is like starting a whole GoFundMe and stuff, saying like airplanes need to go to videos. It'll be somewhere on TikTok.
Air travel plus size share. Explain like go ahead and explain like what you were saying first.
Look up TikTok, fat people accommodations. Like go to TikTok.com and look up fat people accommodations. But so this lady is literally like, I shouldn't have to ask for a seatbelt extender. I should be given a seatbelt extender. I should be given a free flight on a free seat on a flight because I'm fat and stuff like that. And that just, dude, it blows this shit blows my mind. And I'm so fine. Like I get people have turned into pansies a lot. Kind of. Is it not coming up?
I don't see one. I'm gonna look up like.
Maybe you just don't know how to spell Jameson. That's my theory. Leave this tab open so I can download it easier. Yeah. one cheek in each one, dude. What?
But like, yeah, that's a good like the fact that people like it's a choice too. Like, well, to an extent, there are some health conditions and shit like that. Like, you can't lose weight. Like, I'm not saying there's not, but like, there's some people that choose this lifestyle and don't want to live it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I agree. At the end of the day, it's just people wanting more privileges. So
it's like that on every spectrum of the
100%,
board, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody wants you can't give anybody an inch a day. Everybody wants a mile. But I wish I could show you the video, dude, because that shit's hilarious. But we can go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate you coming on, pulling up late. No, yeah, for sure. Anytime you want to come on, hopefully if this podcast blows up, you can come on constantly as you blow up.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it. Tell your mom I said hello.
I will.
Tell your whole family I said hello. Hopefully she remembers me. And I know my mom told me to tell you to say hello. All so right. I appreciate you coming on. Thank y'all for checking out the podcast. Thank you, Jameson, for helping out on everything.
Yeah, this is the first one that we did this, and let's just hope it went well. And thank you for showing up. I feel like this was a good podcast. We actually I don't know, this was good conversations.
100%.
Yeah, I'm a rookie on some part, so I lost my train of thought on some part. But besides that, I appreciate you pulling up, and we can go ahead and cut it. You can hit stop on that right there. Appreciate it. Appreciate you pulling up.